Hello, Soul Light. Welcome back to my channel. Those of you that have been connecting with me here in this amazing Soul Path community. If you happen to be new and just visiting, I'm Michele and welcome. So for this reading, we're going to look at the energies of the week, what's coming up for you. And so you can prepare a bit. I know there's been a lot of energetic shifting going on. We have this amazing Lionsgate energetic portal, the new moon, as well as other aspects that are going on. Most specifically with Venus in Leo retrograde, Saturn retrograde, Neptune retrograde, so there, Uranus retrograde. So there's a lot of reviewing and reimagining or revisioning is really what we're being asked to do. So as always, you can skip to the timestamps. This is going to be soul story number 1, number 2, and number 3. Soul story number 1 has the Malachite, raw Malachite. You can see how raw it is. Soul story number 2 has the Lapis Lazuli. And soul story number 3 has the magnetic Hematite. All right, so you can skip ahead. I'm going to do a little tune-in meditation. You can stay with me for that, or you can just go directly to the timestamps. If you do, I will see you in the readings. So taking a deep breath in, pause at the top of the breath in your own pace and pattern. Releasing the breath, letting the out breath be a little longer than the in breath. And when you feel ready, full body breath, breathing up, out through the crown chakra, and back out and down, out through the chakras at the soles of the feet. Bring your awareness into that third eye, focus right there in that 6th chakra and focus there. Take a couple deep healing breaths in and out, centering inside. Take a deeper breath in as you breathe out. Bring your awareness into the heart-lung area of the body. Connect into the heart chakra as you breathe out. Feel the energy from the heart chakra radiating out in front of you. Take a relaxed breath in and draw the energy back into you from the universe, into the heart chakra. So heart chakra energy out and heart chakra energy in. And when you feel ready, choose the card or cards, the soul stories or the stones that you feel most drawn to. Trust your inner knowing. With so much shifting going on, you may feel like you want to choose more than one soul story. And again, this is soul story number 1, number 2, and number 3. Malachite, Lapis Lazuli, and magnetic Hematite. All right, I'll see you in the readings. Hey, soul story number 1. So you've got the Malachite and you also have the Sun card. Now I'm getting with Malachite that there's some change, and I kind of thought of myself because I've wanted to do more YouTube videos, but I have a very busy private healing practice with transpersonal counseling, psychology, hypnotherapy, astrology readings, channel guidance, psychic work. So I have a lot, but I've been able to start carving out the space and getting in more of a rhythm. So I do feel this week brings some kind of maybe shift or change. Maybe you're feeling like you're in transition somehow. I do feel that the change that's coming from you is an inner change. So you're aligning more to your intention is what I'm hearing, if that makes sense. You've got the Sun card here, 3 of Wands, which is not just recognition and reward as it says on the card, but 3 of Wands brings some kind of, yes, success, but also working within groups. Okay, let's see. And then you've got Triumph. So you have 2 major arcana. This is the Chariot. And then transition, what did I say? Yeah, this week. So you're being asked this week to let go of any over attachment to what you think is going to work or isn't going to work in your life, or how something is going to come about. So try to be this week as flexible as possible. Get in some your own quote unquote me time, and also something that furthers your goals. Okay, now these are as above is so below cards, and I'm actually going to look at as above. So what's going on externally around you is Justice, Libra energy. I almost feel like this is contemplating. So you've probably been doing a lot of contemplating or thinking of when can I do this move or whatever it is that you've been working on. I definitely feel that you are moving in a new direction. Some of you, this is a big transition, maybe to another way of living, another lifestyle, another job, another career, another relationship, or a different way even within partnerships of working. So for you this week is to just really focus on really keeping a balance while you're going through, I feel, a lot of interchange. Although with the Chariot here, Cancerian energy, could have to do something with a house or a home. You're definitely going for your goals is what I'm getting. Let's see what's going on subconscious. Well, 2 cards. Pentacles, new beginnings. So this week, and then the Knight of Cups. So this week, what's really important for you to know is that your spirit team, your spirit guides are working with you. You are being guided in a new direction. And something is starting to take hold. So notice this week, where can you put some extra effort? Not to an extreme, or not where you're like overly stretched, but you're going to see this week that there's some certain openings. Something's moving forward. You're going to start seeing, oh, I am moving in this direction that I want to go in. I am moving in the right direction. Let me put this light down here. Okay, and this is what you're coming out of. 9 of Swords, yeah. And it's reversed. So some anxiety this week is leaving. Maybe some doubt or questioning or some uncertainty, or some of you could literally be having some kind of anxiety or subconscious fears about your direction. But there is, and also this week, those of you especially that work for yourself, there is increase financially. And let's see, anybody coming in, Tower. Yeah. So this is the external influence, whether it's a person. This could be, I feel this week for you, there's a breakthrough. I'm getting that with the Sun card here, 10 new beginnings. So this week brings a breakthrough in your thought. You know, many times the Tower isn't always something external to us. Now this is in the position of something external, but by what the cards are showing me, it's not like, you know, something huge. I feel it could be a person that you have a conversation with that's very enlightening, and you're able to really open up and say, hey, look, I'm in this transition, or this is what I'm trying to do. They may be in the same place. I feel like there's enlightened conversation with the light card here. There's enlightened conversation. Someone gives you some input or insight that helps you, that grounds you, because look, you've got the Ace of Pentacles. So something comes in that's very grounding for you. And I feel that it has to do with some new idea or approach or way of looking at things, and support. You are being given support, and that support has to also do with other people, with the 3 of Wands here. So all in all, a really good week for you. It's like, just pay attention to those signs, those symbols, those great conversations. This could be a video. Again, there's going to be an influence that comes in your life. It could be a person, a situation, it could be a video, it could be this reading, it could be a friend, it could be something you read, but it's going to free you up to more go in this direction that you want to go in, and it's also going to release some anxiety. This week should be a good week also for your sleep also. Yeah, deeper sleep. There's a lot of deep, you've got Malachite here. You know what? There's a lot of deep change with Malachite here and the Tower card. There's a lot of deep change that's happening within you that you don't even know yet. You don't even see. You have a feeling, you have an inkling. You're acting on some things this week because this is showing up in your position, in the center position. But it's bringing stability. So the changes that are coming in, the new ideas, the support, the help are bringing in what is more stabilizing for you to have that success in what it is that you want, to have that level of achievement in your goal, in your intention. All right, Soul Light, your Soul Insights mantra for this week is, as I align to my own rhythm and flow, I am guided to where I need and want to go. Lots of love and light. If you want to connect with me on Patreon for a deeper dive or Instagram, please do. Shine bright. Hello, Radiant Soul Light. If you chose Soul Story number 2, this is your reading. You got the Lapis Lazuli, one of my favorite crystal beings. And you've got New Beginning. Now, one thing that I heard from your guides is that you're launching. It's time. So either this week or the next month or two, you're launching something. You're putting something more out there in the world. And some of you are also embarking in a new direction. This is why you've got New Beginnings here. You've got the Fool card. And so I also feel there could be unexpected change this week. So be flexible. You may even want to look at Soul Story number 1. But I feel whatever it is that you're launching is going to go well. It has something to do with communication. Look at the blue in here. You've got blue here, and then you've got this indigo blue with the lapis. Okay, let's get the cards out. You've got heart chakra and base chakra right on either side. Wow. Okay, I'm going to put it this way. I see where their message is. Okay. Most of you, many of you, maybe all of you want to increase money. Go for your heart, what you feels good, and it's bringing in the base chakra. So you are at, and you're going to see it this next week, you're at a new level in your manifestation. You're at a new level of what you're experiencing in life. So you're actually creating a better foundation for yourself, the base chakra. But the key for you is the heart chakra, is feeling, is doing more of what you enjoy or what you want, or bringing that more in your life. For many of you, this is a new beginning of being able to do more of what you want, and it brings in some level of increase financially. So you're also being asked to look at, sorry, turn the camera. You're also being asked to look at your true power, that it's not just the external. It's not just money, but money is representing something to you. So I do believe some of you, this is the beginning of a new job or position or career direction. And it has, because you're following your truth, it has to do somehow with communication, speaking, perhaps doing something online. And it is going to bring quite a level of income for you. But the key is you have to be connected to your truth at this time. All right. And again, communication. So this could even be online. Having my tea. My peppermint tea. Which is interesting. Peppermint tea is good for the throat. So there could be things with your throat chakra, also third eye, working with visualization. So let's look at this week. Yeah, prepare for an increase financially this week, or you're going to understand how you're increasing financially, or how you're moving through from this phase of being kind of locked in with this 8 of Swords. With restriction. So this is definitely a new beginning that brings in much more financially for you, an increase. But you're to look at yourself as your own resource or your own value, beyond the money or the monetary. Okay, so we're going to look at as above, as so below. So we're going to look at what's going on externally, well, the King of Pentacles. So a lot of you working, focused career, maybe projects, definitely focused on the money. What's the subconscious motivation? Two things. 5 of Pentacles and 3. Oh, okay, so look at this. Soul story number 2. You go be in between. There's some swinging in between not having enough financially or feeling maybe that you don't have enough, or you could say poverty consciousness to abundance. That's what's trying to get worked out right now, is to go more into this abundance. So you're having to balance these two parts of yourself. The part that feels like, you know, in the traditional tarot, left out in the cold, you know, the part of you that may have to budget more. What does that mean? So this week, the message for you is don't base everything about what you have financially or materially. Look for other areas of abundance in your life. Okay, this is what you're coming out of. Yeah, a lot of work. Maybe even working in projects, working with other people, working with small groups. But you've also been working on yourself to shift this, you know, belief of lack, or you're doing better financially, meaning because you have money, you could have taken a hit financially, or lost money, or lost a job, and so you're building back up. It says any influences that come up are the Knave of Swords. That Page of Swords. So I think you're going to be looking this week over documents that have a lot to do with either finishing up tasks or to-dos, or anything that has to do with finance, or, you know, taking care of bills, paying things off. There's a lot of 3D energy in this reading, but there's also emotional fulfillment or feeling abundant. So it could be that you have enough money to buy something that you've wanted, or pay something down, or pay something off, if that's making sense to you. So you're definitely, hard work is paying off. It may be taking a little bit longer, but again, you're connecting into this King of Pentacles energy. And I somehow feel Uranus in Taurus. So this could bring an unexpected income, or an increase in income, or an increase, or in some kind of resource, or with this Taurus energy. So this is, you know, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but with Uranus here, with the Fool card, there could be an unexpected source of income coming in for you, or you discover a new source of income and you start planning for it. Because with the Knave of Swords here, you might be more in a planning stage, although I'm hearing make whatever you've learned, or whatever you do, make money for you. Okay, so again, this week a lot to do with finance, the material plane, money in general, planning to increase money, planning to increase how you make your money, or another revenue stream. I feel a lot of you are entrepreneurs. Some of you could be doing both. With that King of Pentacles there, you could be, you know, having, you know, going into a business or a company, or working for someone else, but you're starting to do stuff on your own, and that there is a new direction. So those of you that are wanting to work more entrepreneurially, you will be, is what I'm hearing. That is for sure. Let's see, that's the message for you. So don't put things off that have to do with money this week. And remember, you're more than your bank account or money. You're more than the material possessions. Connect into the abundance, the resources, friends, you know, what you can eat, where you live, what your intuition, you know, those of you that do tarot, or, you know, numerology or astrology, you have all this abundance of insight and wealth of information. So you're being asked this week to also look at the inner wealth, or what you know, or what you have in life, or how you help people. That's something that you're going to be somehow monetizing in the future. And some of you, it could be through teaching something as well, or putting something maybe even online with this Knave of Swords energy. All right, so light, your Soul Insights mantra for this week is as I get down to the business in my life, I am supported in the business of my life. So a lot to you about business, work, projects, business. Don't put stuff off this week. All right, lots of love and light. If you want to connect with me for Patreon, you can. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next reading. Take care. Hello, Soul Light. This is Soul Story number 3. If you chose this reading, this is your reading. You've got the magnetic hematite, which is a lot about grounding, but it's also very magnetic. So there's a balance of electrical magnetic energy, but an emphasis of the magnetic aspect. And hematite has a lot to do with blood purification, cleansing, clearing, but also magnetizing or drawing in, as well as grounding. Now you've got the High Priestess here, trusting your intuition, and I almost feel like for you, being grounded allows you to connect more into your intuition. Some of you may have been feeling kind of spacey, or this week you could be feeling a little more ungrounded, or a little more spaced out, or a little more like you're really focusing more in the Neptunian energies. This is Pisces, Neptune energy. So I'm getting a lot also with the 12th house with you. The Ankh here of life. So you're really seeing that, wow, what I do think about, or what I intend, or what I envision can come through. This week, though, this is a lot about grounding and also being open to draw in what you have been focused on and or manifesting. Got the 5th chakra. Oh, that looks so beautiful, my light. That 5th chakra energy. Four of Wands. Disruption, the Tower. 16, but 16 breaks down to 7. So I feel through your intuition, through some deep dive or divine download you're getting this week, you're able to get a new perception, new perspective on something in life. Something loosens up for you. Fire, the responsibility for your power. I almost feel, and you've got throat chakra, which is also not just, it's speaking your truth, it's creating from the higher vibrational aspect of you. So it has to do with self-expression or soul expression, but also has to do with listening to your higher self. And these two cards came out close together, the 5th chakra and intuition here. So for you, there's really something this week about starting to, if you haven't already, really starting to bring your intuition into your foundation of how you live your life, or what you do on it, just on, the 3D realm, to bring in that intuition. I do feel like there is some opening that's going to happen for you this week. It's kind of maybe very subtle, and you kind of are going to be beginning to see psychically, or within the subtle energy, where you're going, or that something has changed in your life. Is it a thought? Is it an approach? Is it a belief? Is it a relationship? There's something that's greatly changed. It's a great change, but the thing is, it's been happening subtly. It's been happening little by little by little. And it's because you've completed a cycle, and you couldn't have done it except by trusting your intuition. Okay, let's see, Soul Story number 3. Yeah, this is all about your intuition. All about spirit of the spiritual realm, really connecting into spirit of the spiritual realm this week. And we have that very powerful Lion's Gate energetic portal. Look at that. And I had said with you, divine downloads. So I heard there's something you're receiving. Are you ready? or you don't block it. So I feel like some of the reason you're going to maybe feel a little off this week, or maybe more connected to your dreams or the subtle energy or the spirit realm, you might feel a bit ungrounded. And I think that's why I've got the magnetic hematite. You may even want to get one for yourself. Is that you're going to be kind of more up in the air, you're seeing things differently, more from a spiritual perspective, more from a metaphysical perspective. Somehow you're going to just know something. Let's see what the past is going. Okay, that's why the wheel. Look at. So you've got completion here with the Four of Wands, and then you've got the wheel, which is the fates, the fate, past, present, future. So there has been a change into how you live, perhaps your perception. Now let's look at what's going on around you. Seven of Pentacles. So you've been waiting. I think there's going to be some message from your higher self or your guides, you know, maybe even while you're out in nature or doing, where you're going to receive some confirmation or some deeper understanding of what you've been going through. Many of you help others in their life as well. Somehow you're in some kind of healer capacity. I don't know. I mean, doctor, nurse practitioner. I'm getting a lot of different massage therapists, healer, energy work, astrologer, or you're working through something. I definitely feel you're going to have a breakthrough. Let's see what's going on subconsciously here. Knight of Pentacles. You're kind of keep on keeping on. There's the subconscious realm, and let's look at any influences that are coming in. The Three of Pentacles. So work, gradual progress. So what I'm getting is you're getting tested with your faith and trusting. And the message for you is not to give up and to have faith and trust. You're in the middle of a process. You are being helped. You're being helped by spirit, your spirit team, your higher self. People on this dimension, this plane are helping you. Some of you are going to be working more with others or in group, or if you are working with groups, even if it's in a company or, you know, a job that you go to, things are going to go a bit better. And you're going to see by you trusting and having faith, because the High Priestess opens doors but kind of blocks things from us knowing. There's a veil there of what you can know on the earth plane or the 3D realm of manifested form, 3D and 4D realm. So there could be some kind of disruption this week that kind of throws you off, but your faith and trust, your belief in yourself, your path, your belief in God or your higher self, your spirit team is going to help you. You are definitely on your path of destiny. It's definitely showing that there's an up-leveling or upswing in whatever it is that you're wanting. Now this could be, well, so many different things for different people. You will know what it is. I just have a feeling a lot of you have been doing a lot of deep inner work or focus on yourself, or you've been working very intently on something, and this is more of a confirmation. Yes, you're on the right track, because you've got the Seven of Pentacles here. But what's going to help you this week is using your intuition, trusting where you're guided, that, okay, I feel there's good change. I feel there's positive change. I feel like I'm going in the right direction. I feel like I'm starting to get what I need and want, or what I'm manifesting. But you may not physically see the results right now. There's a time issue here. It's not just timing. It is the wheel, but there's an issue, and it's, you know, I just heard Rome wasn't built in a day, so whatever that means. Nothing was built in a day, really, on the 3D world. So whatever you're doing, there's a passion that comes back in for you, and I feel, again, there's this up-leveling or releasing, maybe that you'll have more energy. Maybe you've been tired. You're going to have more energy for the projects or what it is that you're working on, whatever it is that you're focused on right now. All right, so like that is your message for this week. Your Soul Insights mantra for this week to support you is, I know I'm being divinely guided and all is in divine right timing. That's it. Yeah, look for a little validation or acknowledgement or a little payoff this week that's going to kind of bump you up in your energy and feel good. There's a feel good coming this week for you. All right, Soul Light, ways to connect with me are in the description box of this video. Lots of light, and I hope to see you in the next reading.